sometimes you've just got to stand and applaud. That was a performance for the ages.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Pacific Palisades, California, our opening round coverage of the Genesis Invitational is set to begin. It looks like a great day out there. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Down on the course, walking with the feature group is Henny Koyak. John McCarthy is with us as well. Rich, what an iconic spot here at Riviera Country Club. What makes this place so special?
Andrew, this is probably my favorite golf course on tour by a long shot. Does it get any better than this? For me, it doesn't. I think it's just a mixture of the holes. You have an easy par 5 to start off with, and you got a brutish par 4 right after that. It gives and it takes. But at the end of the day, you just cannot wait to play it, no matter how good you play or how poorly you play, because it's so much fun being out there. You kind of sometimes get lost that, I'm not playing that great, but man, I feel like I'm in heaven right now. It's great.
On the green, but some work to do. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Pretty sure this one's going to move pretty hard right to left.
6 feet remain.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
The putt goes in, and it's a par to open things up.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Here's a look at the way things stand. Our featured player is in a tie for second. Teeing off on the par 4 second. I think he likes that one. Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
This is a 225-yard shot.
Going with 5 wood. Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. This will be a challenging putt from this distance.
Okay.
And still looking good. Yes! We need to see that again.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
And a good job there as he moves to 1 under for the championship.
Pacific Palisades in California, the site of Riviera, the 3rd hole, par 4, elevated tee shot.
And a fairly generous fairway, a little bit more room out to the left than what players can see off the tee shot. Second shot is going to be downhill to a green that basically chases away from the player, going from the front portion of it all the way to the back. Difficult to get your second shot close here.
Time to take a look at some of the action from elsewhere on the course. Looking forward to seeing what Tony Finau does here, Rich.
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Okay, time to return to the action. Standing over his second shot. That was special.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Ooh. This is a par putt. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
Currently 1 under for the event. So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3 fourth has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole.
Now heading over to the par 4 5th hole.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
this putt, and we'll have a new co-leader. Back-to-back birdies. Things are heating up.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
After that hole, our featured player is making a move. We've made it to the 6th hole, a par 3. Five iron on the way.
Straight at it.
We might see a birdie here at the 6th. A great approach shot into this green.
John, what does his lie look like down there?
Well, pretty shallow lie here in the sand. I don't think it'll be too hard getting out of here.
This putt from 3 feet away. Another birdie on the scorecard. That's 4 for the day. And now after that hole, we've got only one name atop the leaderboard. It's our featured player. Folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. Not bad, Rich.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. No matter the first round, you'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our coverage of the Genesis Invitational continues. It's the 2nd round coming your way. Hi again, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you. Our featured player starts the day at 9 under par. And now to 9. Not a bad result right there. 10 under for the event. All right, the putter can come out now. Henny, how tricky is this one?
A tricky little slider here. Downhill, moving to the left.
Ooh, gonna drop at least one here. A bogey on the scorecard, and the rest of the field likes to see that. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place.
And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
I wonder if he's going to try and attack this hole. He could definitely extend the lead if he plays it right.
Time for the second shot at the 10th. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa. His second shot here. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Yep, well done. Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now out to 10 shots. Incredible.
Teeing off now on this par 5.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Coming out of the deep rough.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
That's a really nice shot. A chance here from 10 feet out.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Man, that was close. Here's the tap in for par. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here on the 12th. That was really well played. This from about 230 yards away. This one needs to go. This one will be from the first cut. Just off the fairway, and what a beautiful shot. He needs this one to save par. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. And the second round comes to an end, and they are in first place.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports, we'll see you soon. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's moving day at Riviera, and our third-round coverage of the Genesis Invitational is set to begin. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. And Rich, as we check the leaderboard at the start of this third round, our featured player is sitting on top.
Very comfortable lead now through 36 holes. And I tell you what, that's exactly what you want against this high-powered field.
All right, let's get you out to the 6th hole. This is a 5-iron.
Oh, he's going to love this one.
Now this putt for birdie. He makes the putt and extends his lead.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
He improves to 12 under par for the event. Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the Barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. This tee shot is looking good so far. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
That's a great position to be in after that approach. 8 feet left to the cup. Way too much on that one. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard.
Par 4, 9th hole here.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set here for her next shot on the 16th.
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
It's just about 3 feet away. That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
This hole is a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively. Will it? Will it?
This putt left for birdie. He gets that one to drop. That's the 4th birdie of the day. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Only 18 holes remain, and our featured player is in first place.
Lots of good playing out there. 1 round to go. This could be a very nervy final round. Lots of players.
That will do it for our broadcast day. For all of us at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Welcome back to Riviera. It's the final round of the Genesis Invitational. I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for being with us on this beautiful day. Rich, the final round is underway, and our featured player is in the final pairing today.
Any lead is a great lead, and this player has been head and shoulders above the rest of the field. Hopefully another really good day of golf ahead of us.
Let's catch up with the play on 13. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch him in this final round. Let's pick up the action. A lot to like about that one.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
This is a 6-footer.
Looking for another birdie here.
The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
This is his second shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. That's disappointing. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap.
Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Going with the pitching wedge here. Good shot there.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt is breaking right to left.
This one's for bogey.
And this one will be for double bogey.
Okay, after that hole, now at 22 under for the event.
Going with 8-iron here. Put a 1 on the scorecard. We've got an ace.
Yahtzee. Hole in one. Mark it down on the card, baby.
And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. Let's check out the 17th. It's a par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if